Copy, copy.
And then this one's recording. All right, sweet.
All right, mate. Thanks so much for everything. Appreciate it. Huh?
You guys got beers? Everything good?
Yeah. Yeah, we good.
Yep.
Enough. We have Sophie here, if anything. Everything. We good. All right, cool. Second episode of the Creative Nexus. We have my fam, my day one. Quest Hawk, the legend, the myth. How are you, brother?
I am Gucci.
I mean, with those veneers, bro, who's not gonna be Gucci, mate?
Yo, I know, but they can't see this. But you know what? They can see it there. Look at that.
Zoom in on that. Was it hurtful? Did it hurt?
This shit hurt ridiculous, bro. Like during the process, it did not hurt at all. I was like, my whole mouth was numb. I was drooling on myself and shit. But afterwards, I decided to go to the gym. And that, my friend, was not a good decision.
Game over.
That was not a good decision. Sophie was looking at me like, you were a fucking idiot.
Why though?
Because, like, first the fucking, like, numbing shit wore off. By the way, if any of y'all are sensitive to curse words, I'm just going to let y'all know right now. Get off the motherfucking feed.
Straight up.
Get off the motherfucking feed. I'm sorry. I grew up with Bernie Mac and fucking all these guys. It's game over. No, but once the numbing wore off, it was just, bro, it was excruciating. It definitely sucked. You know, you got all your nerve endings. You've been getting drilled on for 5-6 hours. But is it worth it?
Absolutely. I mean, now that you talk about the pain, I recently went to the dentist, right? So you just did a deep clean on my left side. And, dude, I was in pain, bro. And I was like, dude, if I'm struggling right now, I can imagine Quest when he got his veneers, right?
They can't hear me? How can you not hear me? You got to hear me. There you go. Now you can hear me.
Is that what it is? Cool. Yeah, I went to the dentist and they did a deep clean on my left side and that hurt, dude. I was like, and I'm like, I can imagine Quest, and I was like, that's the only thing that stopped me right now for getting my veneers and shit. I'm not gonna get it right now. I'm gonna get just like normal braces, dude. Fuck it.
Bro, it's a process because I had to get a deep clean first, and then after the deep clean, I have to go in and shave down my teeth, and then get these in. And here's the thing: these ain't even the real ones yet.
All right, and they look fucking white already,
dude.
These ain't
the real ones. These are the temporary ones.
When are you getting your new ones, real ones?
August 4th.
Nice shit, almost shit.
Yeah, it's
3 days from now.
Yes, it's coming. It's on the way.
Damn. Oh, speaking of August 1st, I was going to
Oh, I know why you can't hear me. Hold on.
Let me pull out the questions as well that I
Bow,
have
can you
here.
hear me now? I guarantee you, because you were hooked into my fucking ear set. Let me know. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Because we live, yo.
I was gonna say, speaking of August 4th, I was going down to my content and I saw the first time I posted the first video that we did. It wasn't August 7th, bro.
Was it
3
really?
years ago.
Damn,
2018.
bro.
So it's been 3 years since we know each other, dude. It's crazy, dude.
That
was the first day. That's when you find out you got sponsored by SRB, right?
That was like a week after because I had to close.
Mm-hmm.
So
you did.
I did my first like test shoot, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember you came and I met you in self-made training where we shot and everything. And dude, I still love that video. It came out pretty sick.
Dude.
I was nervous, dude, because when I saw you, like, damn, this guy actually knows what he's talking about, you know. And I wasn't like the big man on set. You were like the you know the behind the scenes and how a camera works and everything. So I can be intimidated, you know, which is good though because that's how I consider one of my mentors, same as Jason. You know, when I started, like I said, it's been 3 years, man, and especially on the business side, I've learned a lot from you, dude.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I mean, if you need like business assistance when it comes to this, guy can sell anything to anybody, dude. Anybody, meat to a vegan, man. Let's put it like that, dude. Straight up, dude, which is good. And you're good at it. You're good at talking, you know. Like right now, had questions prepared for Jason, but for this one, I know you were gonna like be good on it, you know. Now that Jason is not good, now he's a beast too, but it's still, I know you. This is what you do, bro.
Yeah, this is what I do, man. I talk.
Exactly. Yeah, you love it. They were saying, what is it? Questing?
Questing.
Yeah, when you like
questing.
talk. But either way, I have like 3 questions, bro.
And yo, y'all are free to hit up live, yo. Like I got live going. I know y'all put the questions on the thing, but I can't look at it. So feel free to ask questions and I'll answer because people be hitting me with questions all the time. And then when I say hit me with questions, y'all ain't got nothing to say.
Right, and we've been doing the interview stuff, right? How is that going?
It's going great, man. The interviews are cracking, bro.
Yeah.
Like out of all the content. I mean, I'm sitting over here like running up mountains and jumping fences and doing all this crazy shit, right? And then I go to my insights, and like the top 6 videos that have the most shares, the most saves, the most everything are the interviews.
Yeah.
But I think it's because like in reality, I think people, you know, like I don't sell fake shit. You know what I mean? So I think people.
You're straight up.
I think people like feel.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I think they feel
Absolutely.
the authenticity. You know what I mean? And so I feel like I'm one of those people that I'll fall on my own sword. Like I'm not gonna fucking censor myself. So I'm gonna keep it 100% honest. And like if you like it, you love it, you identify it. If you hate it, you fucking can't stand it, and you want to tell me the fuck that you hate it. But either way.
But you don't get a lot, right? They don't. I don't think they will have the balls to talk shit to you.
I get a lot of. Okay, so this is what I get. I get a lot of fake accounts talking shit. So to me, I'm not a person that gets really mad. Like you can't get mad. I can't get mad unless you fucking with like my family, my money. That's pretty much it. That's the only 2 things. Like if you fucking with my money or you fucking with my family, okay, then I'm gonna get mad because you're fucking with my livelihood, which fucks with my family. You know, other than that, like I'm one of those dudes you can be like, oh, dude, you're fucking stupid. Your tattoos suck. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, bro.
Whatever.
Like,
Yeah, I think I only seen you like twice since like these 3 years. Mad, and once because Axel, you know, they think that they get in the Starbucks guy, and another one because money, you know, like you don't fuck with my money, like that. Like you don't like.
So I get a lot of fake counts, but then I'm like super intrigued because I'm like, hold on.
Who has the time to create a fake account, dude?
Exactly. Like let's get this system down. You went out of your way to make a fake account.
Come up with a name. Come up with a name,
which is like hard as fuck in Instagram these days because like every name's taken. And then you go out of your way to then talk shit to me. So then it automatically lets me know you have way too much fucking time on your hands.
For real, which is dangerous.
Which is dangerous, you know? Like, so I'm not gonna fucking poke at you because you're already kind of telling me like you ain't got shit better to do. Which now, who knows? You might show up randomly and be like, "Fuck you," you know? So like, I'm always like, why, bro? Like, why are you mad at me? Or why do you feel?
Exactly.
Why do you feel? And I've had like some deep conversations with some of these people. Like straight up, like it starts off like,
trying
fuck
to help
you,
them.
you're fucking fake, your fucking tattoos suck, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, why? Like, why? You don't even know me. You never even sat down with me. You don't know what I've gone through. Maybe I've gone through the same thing you've gone through.
Or worse, fuck.
Or worse. You know? And like, but I know you're angry. I know you're upset. So what, like, are you not happy? Is there something about your life that you're not happy about? You know what I'm saying? Because I've been there, so maybe I can help you.
Yep. That's good, man. That's cool of you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
people are always like, wait, hold up, what? And it's like, yeah, bro, like I learned.
They didn't expect that, right? They were like, oh shit, what? You trying to help me?
Yeah, bro, because I feel like people are so quick to like write people off. But you got to understand, if people are angry, there's a lot of people in this world that aren't living the lives that they want to live. That's why, hence, I always say, you know, success on your own terms. You know what I mean? That's why I always say own your nature without hesitation. These are things that like I live my life by. This isn't like just some shit that I just say and it sounds cool. Like, no, this is really what I live my life by. And there's a lot of people out there right now, you know, with everything that's going on with COVID and everything else, that there's a lot of people out here that are suffering, you know, and people are so quick to jump down people's throats because they're angry or, you know, all this kind of stuff. But it's like, yo, take a step back. Like one of the greatest gifts that I have that is, I think, one of the most underrated gifts is that I'm very empathetic. You know, I can put myself in your shoes. I can, even if you're cussing me out and calling me every name in the book, I can put myself in your shoes. Like, why would I do that? Why would I do that to someone? I would do that to someone because I feel like either they're bragging or they're flaunting or they're making me recognize stuff about myself that I don't want to recognize. So what's the best way to do? What's the best thing I can do for that human person? Can I be an asshole and be like, well, fuck you, yeah, I could. Or could I be empathetic and then get to the core root? And if I get to the core root, not only am I trying to help you, but I'm actually making myself a better person. I'm patient, I'm understanding. Maybe because of the way you approach me, maybe there is something I'm doing that is rubbing people the wrong way. You know what I mean? Not that I give a fuck if I rub people the wrong way.
Absolutely.
But I'm always trying to evolve as a human being. You know, so I think that's one of the greatest gifts that like I've come to appreciate, is that I am empathetic, that I can take the loudest person in the room and be like, why are you so loud, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So with quality though, it can be hard for us humans, dude. I watched this movie, I remember when they were talking about there was a robot against human, right?
Yeah.
And then the robot asked his creator, "Yo, they only get to live for years," and he's like, "Yo, I need more time to live." Like, nah, you're not gonna get any time. That was it, right? And then at the end, when the human that was chasing the robot was about to die, he helps him. He's like, they were battling, fighting, and then he helps him. And he's like, "You're not gonna die." And what makes you think is like, all right, robots in the future are gonna be more empathetic than humans, by showing.
I mean, that's just AI, bro. Don't even get me started on that. You know what I mean? But like, it's all patterns.
Oh, absolutely. But it's crazy though. Like, yeah, I mean, I feel like eventually humans are gonna be more. Robots are gonna be more humans than humans. But who knows?
Bro. Who knows, man?
But I'm excited for the future either way, though. It's gonna be a good future, 2021 and stuff like that.
Did you just have to look at your phone to see?
Yeah, did I have to, dude? Let's go to
This man just had to look at his phone to see what the date was, bro. And by the way, I just realized this man only has one side of his glasses has something on it.
I know that I'm this.
I was hella tripping out right now, and I was like,
"Am I drunk?"
I was like, "Bro, I only had 2 beers, okay? Like, I should be fine."
But I fucked them up on set, dude. I fucked them up on set. I already got the other ones, but it takes like 2 weeks to deliver. I'm like, you're kidding me, dude. It's crazy.
Just shoot from this side.
I know, just like this. Yo, I get this question a lot because, I mean, me and you hang out a lot, but they ask me, what does Quest do, dude? And I don't have an answer for that, honestly. Because I know you do a lot, but I don't want to always say more than I should. But what do you do?
Yeah, this is the number one question. The number one question I get. That, and then the second question is, how did you land Sophie? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, she didn't even look. She didn't even pay attention. She over there, and she is just on her phone, like, yeah, whatever.
She's like, I already got him. I don't even care.
I ain't worried about it.
He's making money, bro. He has to.
So what do? Look, I grew up on the south side of Minneapolis. I grew up like looking up to cats that were always hustling, man. They always had everything. When I say hustling, I'm born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, okay? So I grew up with cats selling CDs, motherfucking selling rims, selling other things.
Like stolen rims or what?
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, I grew up with hustlers, bro. So for me, I never really wanted to do one thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I was the athlete that was playing football, but then also wanted to be an artist, but then also wanted to like make music, but also wanted to like
everything.
Yeah, I just wanted to be everything. And everyone told me my whole life, like, bro, you're never gonna be good. You're never gonna excel at one thing. You're only gonna be like partially good. And then come to find out, that's what life is about, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Life is about experiencing
everything. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I've been able to experience a lot of things. I've been a trainer. I've been a store owner. I've been a brand creator, a fashion designer. But I've also worked a million fucking jobs. You know what I mean? And so now when people ask me, like, what do you do? I'm like, yo, dude, like, honestly, like, take it or leave it the way you want to take it. But I'm that modern Renaissance dude. Like, there's nothing I don't do in a lot of ways.
Nice.
You know what I mean? I do design. I do custom designs. Everyone knows I got this brand that people want to keep claiming it as a brand, but it's just owned. It's just more of a statement. It's a private label. Nice. It's me putting my own stuff out there. I do
modeling.
Modeling's another huge aspect. I do consulting. I have mentorship programs. Creative direction.
Photos,
videos. And people are always like, well, then you must not be that good at everything. And I'm like, why?
There's no need to.
Why? Because here's the thing. People say that there's not enough time in the day, right? But how much time do you spend with like your girl, right? How much time do you spend watching TV? How much time do you spend going out to clubs on the weekend? And like, oh, I don't go out that much. I only go out like once or twice a month.
Shit,
okay? So let's say you go out at 8 o'clock. You get ready, you're getting set up. You go out at 8 o'clock at night, right? And you don't come back till 3, right? Right there, that's 7 hours, right? So let's say you do that twice a month. That's 14 hours a month. I don't go out.
Times 12.
I don't go out. So what could I do for 14 hours a month? I don't know. I can make T-shirt designs. And then those T-shirt designs, I'm going to sell them. Or instead of hanging out with my girlfriend and just like fucking off and doing nothing, when brands hit me up and say, oh, we want you to shoot this jewelry. Okay, cool. I'll send you my girlfriend's page and be like, hey, here's a model that I want to use. And then I'll go and hang out with my girlfriend, shooting her. Well, she's all looking fine and shit, but we'll be making money together. But we're still spending time together.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where
you kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, it's like kill two birds with one stone and stop feeling like stop putting yourself in this box where you got to do one thing. I think we're conditioned as human beings to do one thing. We're conditioned to, you know, because when we get hired in corporate America, right, we're not hired for like 4 different jobs. Do you know what I mean? We're hired for like one specific job. Yeah. And we get paid.
As simple as it can be.
Yeah, we get told like, okay, you make $30 an hour to do this job. And this is what
you're going high, bro. For $30 an hour, you're going high.
Yeah,
bro.
Okay, let's say $20. Like this is what you do. And this is what you're gonna do 5 days a week for 8 hours a day. And then the rest of the time, you're gonna go off and enjoy life. And I'm not knocking anyone. If that's what you want to do, then by all means. Like,
yeah, we need them. We need everybody.
Everyone needs, everyone has their own thing. But for me, nah, bro, like I stretch my 24 hours. Like I fucking stretch my 24 hours. I can't tell you that I make this and this much and this, like, bro, I do so many things. And now I'm getting into the digital space even more, you know, like with everything else that's out there, automation work, you know, like social media growth, funneling, marketing, which allows me like, dude, I can be on set and literally like I can be working on a marketing project and doing funnel ads for someone while I'm waiting for the DP to be done setting up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like, yo, like people are always like, oh, okay, dude, you do that much, or you're that talented. Like, no, dude, I'm just that hard of a worker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's all it comes down to. And like once you've experienced homelessness and you've experienced like not having no motherfucking money, right, and literally walking around trying to figure out where you're going to sleep tonight, where you don't feel like you're fucking, you know, you might get jacked up and robbed and you got like $2 in your fucking pocket and you're like, fuck, how am I going to make $2 last me so I don't fucking like starve?
I mean, shit, you get creative.
Bro, you get creative as fuck, bro. Because I didn't want to be a criminal. That's one thing I did not want to be. I did not want to be a criminal. I grew up with enough criminals. I watched cats get killed. I watched cats get 25 to life. I watched them completely lose their entire livelihood. And like freedom for me
super
is the
young,
greatest thing.
right? Super young.
Super young, bro. Super young. And like the biggest thing for me is like freedom. I love freedom. That's why I could never do like a 9-to-5 job because there's not enough freedom in it. But like my worst nightmare is like sitting behind bars. That's literally like, I don't like, look, anyone that be trying to act hard and be like, yeah, like, bro, I'm not hard. Like, don't let these tattoos like fake you out, okay? I am not hard.
He's a sweetheart.
I'm a fucking teddy bear, yo. I do not want to like. I'm not gonna be no thug, all right? I have
unless
no
they miss
desire.
out with your family. That's different.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's just a man, bro. That's just being an alpha. Someone fucks with your family. That's just you better man the fuck up.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
absolutely.
But like taking away someone's freedom, nah, bro. So there's no answer. Like anyone that keeps asking me, like, oh, what do you do? I'm gonna ask you, what do you want?
Be more specific. Ask what you exactly.
Yeah, like what specifically are you looking for? And then the funny thing is, even if I don't do it, I'll probably facilitate it.
Nice, you'll learn it. That's good. I mean, like I said, you have to get creative with it. You know, I agree that you said we have one life, right? Why do the same thing every day?
Yeah,
that's cool. But I mean, like I said, it's like a video game, bro. Experiment everything, dude.
Yeah, bro.
You know? You try to like as much as you can, learn as much things that you want that you don't like. I mean, it's just life's too short, bro. It's not like a cliche, but it's too fucking short to like just do one thing, you know.
It's not a cliche. It's facts, bro.
Big time, bro.
It's facts, man. And like, even though life, when you really look at it, like, how long do you have to like be moving this way? Like, I'm not gonna be like this when I'm 70. I'm not gonna be like this when I'm probably 60. You know what I'm saying? So like, in reality, like, dude, I'm about to be 36 this year. You know what I mean? Yeah,
you look younger, way younger. I mean, I was asked what's the secret, but shit, you work out like.
Shout out to the dentist because with these, y'all brought me back a couple years. Yo, shout out to Real Estate Pat. Shout out to
Pat. He's a beast.
I gotta shout him out, man. He's been around since day one, back in the day, and he's one of the very few people that came in and said exactly what he was gonna do. And I try to preach to people all the time. You make your own reality. And this young dude said years ago, I'm going to be a motherfucking millionaire. You watch me. He was one of the most tenacious people I've ever met. And guess what? that cat is exactly what he says he's going to be. So shout out to Pat, because I remember you back in the day when you were just annoying ass fucking kid coming to my loft all the time. But yo, I'm proud of you, man, because you fucking did exactly what the fuck you said you were gonna do, and more people need to be like that. You know, people try to tell you to humble yourself. Fuck humble. Let me repeat that for y'all. Fuck humble. Let me see it in these cameras. Fuck humble.
You gotta take pride in your work,
bro. You gotta take pride in not just your work. You gotta take pride in you.
Who you are.
There will never be another Eric. Period.
There's this video by Snoop Dogg. I'm pretty sure you saw it. He says, last but not least, shout out to myself for doing this. Shout out to this, and he's like talking about himself.
Yes.
You know, thanks for me for not letting me keep on myself. That's what I'm
saying, bro.
You know?
Like, we live in a society where I just posted a fucking thing about this. We live in a society where we will root for the person that has nothing. Like, oh, you got it. You got it. Just keep working hard. Keep working hard. We support you. We love you. We're here for you, right? And then the second all that grind, you get to the top, or you get even a piece of the success, and you actually feel yourself, you're like, yo, I earned this shit. Like, I went through the mud to get up here. Okay, humble yourself.
Fuck no, dude.
Why is...
Fuck no, dude.
Like, you don't have any more energy or passion for the life. I think it's all a lie. Help me to understand why I can do for me and the shit about my body. I'm going to get back to you on that.
How can you see? I'm fucking blind.
I'm going to get back. I don't have any more energy for the passion. Okay, look. I went through that, okay? So, look. We're just going to fucking, we're rolling, all right? This is rolling. Look, I went through it, okay? Look, depression is real, all right? This is the biggest thing that I'm talking about these day and age. Mental health is big, all right? That's why I say fuck humble, you guys, because why the fuck should you not be your biggest fucking cheerleader? Like, why the fuck should I not say, hey, you know what? I'm a good looking dude. I'm fucking dope. I'm fucking smart. I'm fucking creative.
Yep.
I'm loyal as fuck. I'm fucking dope.
Especially if you back it up, you know? If you know you actually are like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, especially if you back it up. Like, so when we constantly put this into our brain that we're constantly humbling ourselves, we're constantly belittling ourselves, there's no reason why you get tired, bro, because you're constantly fighting. It's like you're constantly trying to prove yourself to people that don't really give a fuck about you.
When did you realize this? At early age or like?
No, bro. Like, I didn't realize this until fucking last year when I fucking became overweight. I had ASRV sponsorships. I had fucking sneaker sponsorships. I had fucking boxes of supplements. I had meal preps being sent to me. I had all this shit. You know what I was doing? I was eating fucking Chick-fil-A twice a day. I was sitting around in my house. My girlfriend was like, she loves me. Shout out to Sophie, because she loves the fuck out of me. Aww. But she was like, yo, what's going on with you? Like, you're out of shape. Like, I literally gained, I gained 38 pounds.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? I gained.
You still
38
look good
pounds.
though. Come on.
No,
man.
I didn't, bro.
Hey,
Did you see
I remember.
the photos?
Nah,
oh, bro, no, because I wore oversized shit. No one saw me. We were living in the suburbs. I wasn't shooting fitness shit. ASRV was this close to fucking cutting me because they were like, dude, like, you're fucking fat, bro. Like, we can't market you. You know what I mean? I'm eating Chick-fil-A like 2-3 times a fucking day,
good
bro.
though, fuck.
It's fucking bomb. But I mean, I'm telling you, there's fucking drugs in that shit, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm
they make
sorry,
it addicted to it.
Dude. I guess I'm not getting a fucking sponsorship.
The sauce,
from
bro. The sauce.
Now they sell the fucking sauce, dude.
Even
like,
worse.
Oh, my fucking
selling drugs.
But look, all it comes down to is like, if you say that you don't have the energy or the passion for the fit life, what are you hurting from? Let's just be honest here. Let's be honest here. If you are hurting your body by being out of shape, being complacent, you're literally abusing your body, because that's what you're doing when you're eating shit food and not doing it. Like, what are you hurting from? Because that's really the real question you have to ask yourself. Like, what is happening to you? And see, like, right here, like, we see this. Feel alone, feel ugly. I don't have money for the gym. For a good meal, good food. This pandemic is terrible for me. Like, this is what's going on in the world, bro.
It is.
Do you know what I mean? But here's the thing.
And even it's even worse in girls, bro.
Dude, it's even worse on girls because the standards for women
and
are
no matter how good they look. I have clients that they look great with all respect, and they're like, yeah, but I'm like, dude, what do you mean? Like, every other girl.
Guys aren't subjected to filters. Like, okay, I use some filters every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? I like
not anymore with those teeth, bro. Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm from Mexico. She's from Mexico.
Oh, okay. It's even worse over there.
Oh, it's
dude.
even worse over there.
I mean, they died over there, but people barely works out over there. And I mean, I didn't get into fitness until I got here, dude.
But is it fixable?
Absolutely. I mean, the food is more natural over there.
Bingo.
It's
more
way more
I'll
clean.
tell you right now,
It's way more clean.
ceviche over there is fucking fire.
Absolutely.
I don't like ceviche over in the States. I like ceviche over there, though. So that's like raw seafood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, fitness has been oversaturated with making all these hype up things that people, you have to be in a gym, you have to do all this kind of stuff. Look, fitness is not about the gym, y'all. Fitness is about getting up and moving. Before we had gyms, we have legs, we can run, we can jog, we can do push-ups, we
Urban
can do
training,
sit-ups.
right?
Not even urban training, just fucking, I mean, bro, this has been back since the time, bro, like since the start of time. Why is, next to wrestling, track and field is the oldest sport.
Didn't know that. Interesting.
You see what I'm saying? Like next to wrestling, track and field is the oldest sport, which is just running. Like
as simple as that.
It's running, throwing a fucking rock. Like, look, this is the best piece of advice I can give you, and then I'm just gonna move on. We're gonna go on to the next thing. And if you want to hit me up on a DM, I'm more than willing to talk to you.
He'll respond.
Well, I'll respond. Look, never feel alone. Never feel ugly. Why? Because you're not alone. There's millions of people in this world that feel exactly how you feel. Okay? There's millions, not a couple hundred. There's millions of people that feel the way that you feel. So you're not alone. Never feel ugly, because no one ever is going to look like you. I don't give a fuck what your imperfections are. I don't give a fuck if you got scars. I don't give a fuck what it is. No one is ever going to be like you. So there's a beauty in each and every one of us. And that's not some cornball shit. There is literally a beauty, because each one of us is individuals. And as far as getting your power back, take your fucking power back. No one controls you. No one makes excuses but you, okay? And that's not to belittle you, but that's to tell you every day that you get up, you have a choice. You have two choices in life. I'm either going to maximize, love myself, give myself all the credit, even if the entire world is against me, I fucking love myself. Or I'm going to listen to what everyone else says in the world is the standard of beauty and the standard of what I should be and what I should do and shouldn't do. You make that choice. And that choice is going to dictate the rest of your life if you continue to make the wrong choice. So tomorrow, wake up, go for a fucking walk. You ain't got to do some crazy workout. You ain't got to belittle yourself and try to go do some crazy workout, which only going to make you feel like shit because you're not in shape right now, obviously. Just go for a fucking walk. Just get out there and wake up and tell yourself like, yo, I'm dope. I'm the shit. No matter what the fuck anyone says to me, I'm dope and I'm the shit. And I'm going to keep telling myself that. And if people say, oh, you're arrogant, you're cocky, then don't get in my life, because I don't want you in my life. If you're not rooting for me to win, if you're not rooting for me to get to the top of Mount Everest, I don't want you in my fucking life. And like I said, I will always be there to support people. I will always talk about mental health because it's so important. So at any time you watch the videos, I love that you're inspired. I love that you admire me. Love it. But also DM me, because I'm a real motherfucking person that's been through it, and I will fucking reach out to you.
Big time.
All
dude.
right, let's
Big
get on to the
time.
next
You
one.
press anyone, any button over there. Not the wrong one. No, but he's like, honestly, I know Chris for like 3 years, dude, and I haven't seen you happier. Well, I mean, I've seen you, I know you, but I didn't see you like happiest as like what 6 months ago. Yeah. Right, because you've been through it, dude. Yeah. So I'm the witness. I just want to verify that. Yeah. He's not talking shit. He's not just like bullshitting. He literally was. He just looked different. Yeah. You know, like the way you carry yourself, the way you talk to me, the way you talk to other people. It's just different. I can feel it. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. I cannot explain it, but it just feels different. Yeah, dude. It's just like, what? It's like, it's different. Life. Yeah, it's life, dude. It's crazy. I feel life. And it's kind of like, it's crazy because people think, they want to figure out 20 years old. And like, dude, this guy's like 36. And I don't want to say he barely figured it out. No, you can absolutely say that. Yeah. I barely figured it out. That's what I'm saying. And it took 36. And this guy has been through a lot. So if you think that you've been through a lot, I'm sure you probably been through the same shit. Like, you've been homeless. I've been homeless multiple times. Dude. Like, yeah, and he's a hustler. He grinds every day. You know, he says. I mean, he makes money every fucking way as possible. Yep. You know, like if social media gets out of the way, like nowadays they close it, whatever, he will find that way. Oh yeah. No matter what. I'm not worried about that. I love when people are like, "Oh, what happens if social media went away for you?" I would find another avenue and continue to make money. Absolutely. Do you feel lucky though of being born in this time? I wasn't born in this time. I was born in the 80s. That's true. I mean, yeah. You're getting like kind of that. I was born before the fucking internet, bro. That's true though. So you will figure it out. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, you're right. You're right. Like if I was born in this time, like cracking. Sheesh. But I mean, then again, you got like COVID, so I don't really want to be born in this time. Yeah. Absolutely. I feel like I'm fucking hit or miss. I feel like I'm lucky, bro. Honestly, to be feeling this. I mean, as a creative. Yeah. Because how old are you? I'm 25.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I
dude.
got you baked by fucking 11 years.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I feel I was like, if it wasn't for social media, I would be like, I want to be in architecture before this, architect.
Yeah. Yep.
But I know it's kind of hard and it's kind of boring at the same time. So I'm like, oh, do I really love it? You know, I like it, but do I really love it? So I feel lucky on that side. Let's go for this. I have like two questions, bro. Two good questions from this. One is from Sarah. Shout out to Sarah. She loved the pictures that we took, the black and white.
Oh yeah,
she loved it. We got a lot of love from that shit, dude. She said, "Are you hypercritical of your work or are you normal?"
Who, you?
No, you. I mean, shit.
No, I'm not hypercritical at all.
Never. I am, bro.
No, that's the biggest thing. Okay, so look, I'm gonna put this out there. The biggest thing that's gonna hold you back, and it comes back to this: you're hypercritical because of what other people think. You when you look at something, I don't care what it is, whatever you do, whether it be your body, whether it be your photography, whether it be your video, you don't go, I wonder if I'm gonna like that.
I wonder if you're already gonna like it.
You go, do people think this is gonna be good? That's what you tell yourself. Dude, do I look good enough to other people? Do people think I look ripped enough? Do people think I look big enough? Are people gonna notice that I wasn't in the right setting when I shot that?
Even for books, right? Releasing books, is this book's good enough? What would if nobody cared? What would the book say?
Who gives a flying fuck? You already did what most people didn't do. You
Take
took
action.
the shot.
Take action. Absolutely. That takes a lot, bro, and it's super hard.
Yeah,
super hard.
It takes a lot, and so many people get held up, and they don't fire out their ideas, and they don't do something because they're afraid of what other people think. Because God forbid, you're the fucking biggest fan of yourself. So am I hypercritical? Absolutely not, because the majority of the stuff I will push out. And it is what it is, bro. Could it have been better? Maybe.
Absolutely, yeah.
Maybe it could have. Maybe it's the best thing I ever did, and I don't even know it. Like Lil Wayne. You know the song Millie?
I'll have to hear it. Yeah,
Millie,
probably.
Millie. He didn't even think that song was gonna hit.
Shit.
He thought that song was gonna be like a complete
crazy.
bust.
That's true.
They
That's
literally
true.
weren't even gonna add that. If you can look it up, he wasn't even gonna add that to the album.
That's true.
And that song fucking blew the fuck up.
That's crazy. And it's funny because I get that a lot with my work. They're like, "Oh, I love this video you did for any brand." Like, dude, I wasn't even gonna post that because I think it wasn't good enough.
Exactly.
That's crazy, dude.
You can't do that, man. You just gotta fire. And here's the thing: you might do the greatest thing you've ever done.
You're not gonna be satisfied.
And there's still gonna be someone out there that's like, that shit sucks.
That's like, true.
Okay. And what do you do?
Exactly. What perspective you're looking at it? You know, what do you mean?
Like, you say I suck. Like, you know, it's like you go to a restaurant, you're like, the chef's meal, and you're like, that fucking sucks. And it's like, okay, what meals have you cooked?
Are you X as good as
yeah,
his?
like what is your perspective, buddy? You know what I mean? So like, no, I'm not hypercritical of anything because I'm my biggest fan.
That's nice. Good. You have your answer. Pretty good. Damn that shit. I was gonna say yeah, I'm hypercritical, but no. I'm making me think twice, bro.
Now you're gonna think twice, bro. Because you're fucking dope, bro.
I appreciate
like,
it, bro. Appreciate it, dude. Big time. You always be supporting me, bro. You know me from when I started, so yeah, you know the progress.
I know when
for
you
sure.
couldn't even fucking turn on the camera. Right?
I know, dude. Remember those days? Like I said, I never been intimidated for anyone when I'm on set but you. I'm like, oh shit, he actually knows. You know, which is good. I'm learning from you. You know,
that's good, bro.
That's good. Next question is, what motivates you to create? I mean, you're a creative. You create everything. You create your brand.
Yeah, I mean, I've been creating. Honestly, what motivated me to create initially was my mom's. And if you don't know what that means, that's not my mother. That's my grandmother. But I don't call her my grandmother. That's a whole nother story. But my mom's. She was very, very creative. And she always told me, make this world your own. And in every aspect. And it started from a very early age. Like I dressed different. I did things very differently.
I mean, shit, what was the first time you got a tattoo?
15.
Fuck, dude.
I was 15 years old. My mom, not my mom's, my mom brought me to get my first tattoo. It was like something monkey banana tattoo or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Shout out, bro. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, it was something like that. I got kanji. I got these down my biceps because Allen Iverson. Like I told y'all, I'm born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. If you grew up in the 90s and you like basketball, and you were from like the urban, I don't even like using the context ghetto, but okay, the ghetto. Like Allen Iverson was like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this motherfucker never changed.
Wait,
like,
who? I mean, wait, what? What I want to say is it's different. How like you were born in the 80s, I was born in the 90s, but it's hard like those 10 years, a lot happens, bro.
Well, yeah, you were very young, but
Absolutely.
Allen Iverson was basically the one that brought culture.
No
he
shit.
brought like street culture to the NBA. Like Michael Jordan was like the epitome of, the greatest basketball player that ever lived. Although Allen Iverson crossed him the fuck over.
No way.
So for all y'all to know, yeah, bro, I stay questing. Come on, man. But for them, yeah, you already know. But like Allen Iverson, he wore like the double headband. He wore his like warm up gear like 2 sizes too big, so it was all baggy.
So they got that paint his hair?
No, that's Dennis Rodman. That's a whole nother generational.
What do you like him? You think?
I think Dennis Rodman is dope, bro.
He's unique, right?
I think he's unique. I think he doesn't give a fuck, and he's a trailblazer.
He's a fucking beast, dude. I mean, I don't know. I'm not into sports, but I saw like a little clip, and he was like, boom, was much.
Dude, he's a fucking ferocious monster on the court. You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro. I always looked up to the off kilter people. I always looked up to like the black sheep.
That was stand out.
Yeah, the people that were willing to be like, I know this isn't the norm, but I don't care.
Yeah, and I want to say that you're pretty unique, man. Even like a simple thing as wearing your socks on top of your, like double socks. Like
that's
what
the 90s
fuck?
kid style, bro.
Yeah, bro. But it's unique, bro. Every time, everything you do, man. Even like little things like putting the way you put your text on social media, your stories, the colors, everything. I'm like, this is something that, and everybody copies you. I even copy you sometimes. Not gonna lie.
Thank you.
But it's in a healthy way, And I see somebody else posting like, yeah, you got it from Quest, bro. Sorry, but you got it from Quest, which is good. You gotta be. I'm a huge believer. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be different to stand out.
Yeah.
And that's what you're doing. You're hella more like stand out and even that you have like what 7,000, 20 G's followers, right?
I have 20,000 some followers. Yeah, 20,000. I never really cared about followers.
I think it's overrated, dude.
I mean, I hate to say it's not overrated though.
Really? Well,
Yeah,
the thing is, like, for me as a creative, I work with people that has millions, and I got zero work. And I work with people that has 10K, and dude, that has like 5 jobs from that shit.
I mean, yeah, bro. That it's because it just depends on who it is. I mean, first off, you got a lot of fake shit out there. Second off, it depends on what they're doing. Like, people got 1 million some followers. They're making their money. They don't really give a fuck about you. Then you work with someone like, say, I got 20,000, but I'm going to fucking tag you on everything. I'm going to fucking, everyone I talk to, like, oh, that photo is dope, or hits me in my DMs. Oh, yeah, my boy Eric did it. Like, check him out. His shit's dope. Compared to, like, say, the person that's got 1 million that's getting 2,000 DMs and not responding to any of them.
True
and
that.
doesn't tag you. It's like, it's like, oh. So what work did that really do for you? You know what I mean? When like a majority of creators are making their money and their livelihood on social media. So like tagging, fucking shouting out, like, responding to DMs about who was it, who did it, like I'll tag you on like the first 1 or 2 photos, and after like, 5, 6 photos, I don't tag anymore. But if
because they know what it is.
Yeah, because they know they see the same set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if people reach out like, oh, that shit was fire in my DMs, I'm like, yo, my boy Eric's sick. You know what I mean? And I do that for any creative because, like, yo, that's what we should be doing.
I mean, you know how it is. I mean, at the end of the day, you're a creative as well, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so you've been through it already. So
yeah,
it's
I've
like
been through
shit.
it all. So you have to be that way, man. And so, I mean, it's overrated for the amount of hype that people put on followers, but
I mean, shit. How many followers you had when you got sponsored by SRV?
When I got sponsored by ASRV, I had like 4,000 followers.
Fuck, dude. You would never have thought of this fucking one. Fuck, man. You would never thought about it.
Nah, dude, like, it's crazy. And everyone's like, you see all these big people, and people are like, oh, I hope to get there one day. And it's like,
I know.
Okay, well, you hope to get there one day. What are you
Because
doing?
they're watching, dude.
Yeah,
even if they don't follow you, they're
scouting,
watching you.
Like ASRV or shout out to ASRV.
I know, dude.
I don't just fuck with them because like they make dope clothes. I fuck with them because like the owner JB, He's a motherfucking visionary.
He is, bro. I hope we'll have it in the podcast. You never know. You never know.
Oh, you
dude.
never know, dude.
You never know, dude.
He's a real life dude. Like he's straightforward. He's down to earth. The team is like, you know,
she's super creative, dude. She's unique,
dude.
And everybody's copying the style, dude. Everybody, the way they take pictures, the way they clothes,
everybody is
and
copying
it sucks, dude. I'm like, dude,
the way they're taking the photos,
exactly.
the way they're
locations,
casting the models now,
dude.
like their shorts. They do their shorts with underlining. All of a sudden, now everybody does underlining. Like bro. But I mean, that's a flattery, bro. That just means that you're
doing great. You're doing something good. Yeah,
he's changing.
Which is good.
Him and the team are changing the way of athletic leisure for men. For men, you know what I mean? So that's dope to see. And I've been with them for almost 4 years now. Yeah, almost 4 years now.
Yeah, 3.5.
Yeah, like 3.5.
Yeah, because like I said, when I know you, it's like 3 years ago.
I think I'd got my first casting like a couple months before you shot, because I remember I had my second Arsenal.
Yeah, and you remember that casting was like, I'm not want to say the worst, but you went all in and you were like, fuck, dude. You were like,
oh, dude, I literally almost vomited. Like I went nonstop. They were like, my first casting was with Gordon. Shout out to Trap Gord.
He's a beast, bro.
He's a fucking awesome beast.
Awesome
Miss him to this day. Love him to death. He was like, so we just did a 25-minute one take. I've never done that before.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it was 25 minutes. I just didn't stop. I had no idea what they wanted to do, because he was like, oh, just do what you do. And I was like, fuck.
Were you nervous?
Dude, are you kidding me?
I
mean, at this point, you got to remember, I'm about to be 36 in October. When they brought me on,
34, 33.
I was 32.
Okay.
30, I believe 32.
Were you in your best shape?
No, I wasn't. I'm in my best shape.
Okay, copy that.
I'm in the best shape of my life.
Okay.
Don't even get me started.
Shit, you can do like
I'm in the best shape of my life.
So if you did a one
right
take,
now.
25 minute, you can do like what right now? Like an hour one take? Nah.
I fell down a fucking mountain at 4 a.m. Yes, you're right. Exactly. I did go up a mountain and partially fall down a motherfucking mountain at 4 a.m. Sophie,
what?
where were we? Where were we for the mountain shoot? Fuck, I don't remember where we were. Idlewild. Shout out to Neil, because he was like, hey man, for this scene, this is how Neil talks, by the way. He was like, so buddy, for this scene,
Like a commercial, bro.
we were gonna see if are you willing to climb up that mountain for this scene, because we want to do a drone shoot. And I was like, and the way he talks to you is so convincing and so kind. You're just like,
I mean, it sounds like a commercial, man.
Yeah,
Like,
you're just
I'll
like-
do it.
you're
You're
like-
selling me out.
yeah, Neil, yeah, I'll climb out that
Whatever
mountain.
you want.
Like halfway up the fucking mountain, I'm like, what the
ain't
fuck
that?
am I doing? And Neil's down there like, you're doing great. Just keep going. You're doing great.
No, dude. Wait, that was the videographer, director.
That was for Idlewild for the Tetra collection.
When there's no right, when there's no
Yeah, it was like snowing. It was like fog.
sick,
And
dude.
it was really dope.
That's okay.
I really like that.
That's what I was thinking with Quest. Jason, I think location is everything when it comes to shooting pictures for video, dude.
Oh.
Like 80% of the
I
job
charge for my
almost, dude.
locations.
Yes, you have a good eye for location. You actually go out and look for locations, huh?
Yeah, I go out. Shout out to my boy Talon Jordan. So if anyone doesn't know, this man is like a family. This is my brother. We actually discovered a majority, and this is the first time I'm ever saying this. Okay? This is
Yeah,
on
I never
your
heard this. I never heard
podcast.
of this.
The majority of our urban training locations were discovered because me and Talon were sleeping in a car. We had spent every dime that we had on a camera and the lenses, and we split everything. So Talon would do a job and he would split it with me, and I would have like $10, no bullshit, and we'd have no money, and we would split. We literally would put like $2 in gas in each one of our cars. And
Damn, dude. When it was $2, shit.
yeah, it wasn't. It was like half a gallon of gas at that point.
Okay.
So, and we would be like, dude, I can drive for like 15 miles. And he'd be like, okay, cool, dude, I can drive for like 15 miles, 20 miles, whatever. And then we would go to like Starbucks or we go to McDonald's and get like $1 cheeseburgers and shit like that.
Gotta get
And
creative, man.
we would go and we would find different random locations to park our car because we didn't want to
get a ticket.
Well,
Or
we
get
didn't want to get a
towed.
ticket, and we didn't want to get a ticket. we didn't want to have our shit broken into because we had a couple of nights where we went to sleep and like random people were coming up to our car. Yeah,
absolutely.
Like literally, we jumped out the car one day because some dude was like literally like trying to open Talon's door and shit.
Damn.
And so this kind of became a thing where like we would set up at a location and we'd find these remote urban locations that no one found because they weren't looking for them like we were looking for them. You know, we were looking for overpasses. We were looking for these hidden spots where no one could see. And so that's where a huge arsenal of my locations came from, was like honestly out of necessity. So yeah, that was it. He's changing the battery in case you guys are wondering where he went. He didn't have to go off and tinkle. Shout out to DJ. DJ has been around. I'm going to keep shouting people out. Shout out to, I got a motherfucking celebrity in this room. Right now. Surfing golfer. Yeah, I'm calling you out, bro. I'm calling you out. This motherfucker is a beast on the motherfucking golf course. He ain't ever home. He still ain't picked up his goddamn shirt I made for him. He knows I was going to call you out for that one. But yo, this motherfucker is a fucking beast. And he I don't know exactly, but I think he's Canelo Alvarez's golfing coach, or maybe just really good friends and always be golfing with Canelo. Shout out to Canelo. That motherfucker is a fucking beast. Shout out. I would love to meet him. Just saying, because you know he's a supreme athlete and fighter, and I love fighting. But anyway, and shout out to DJ, bro. DJ has been around with me for many years. DJ was around when I first got like one of my first branding deals. And I remember us doing a workout together, and he was like, "What the fuck, man?" I was like, "Just keep doing it, bro. Just keep filming. Just keep doing it. We're gonna. This is gonna turn into something big." And it did, bro. So I always appreciate you. You've been down with me since day one. You always told me to like keep my head down and just do it, and you believe in me. So shout out. I will never forget the people that supported me before I had shit.
Yeah, you're super. Like you support the people that support you, right? And if somebody like gives you the back, you're like, "Fuck you, bro. I would never put you back in my books."
Yeah.
Right.
I'm real cutthroat with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you're straight up.
I grew up old school, bro. Like if you're my boy, and I hear someone talking shit about you, it's on and cracking.
It has to be like that, bro.
I don't play that middle ground. I'm friends with both of them. No, I don't do that shit. I'm old school. So like, if I'm friends with both of you, I'm gonna figure out who the fuck is in the wrong, and I'm gonna call that person out that's in the wrong, and you have a choice to either put yourself in the right or I ain't fucking with you.
Really? That's good.
Just old school, man.
Yeah.
I believe in loyalty, man. I believe in loyalty. I believe in honor. I believe in respect, and especially as a father, man. Shout out to my baby boy Axel.
He's gonna watch this when he's old, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna watch all this shit when he get older. My boy's gonna be he's gonna be a beast.
He's already a beast, bro. Man, shit. I last time I hang out with you, we were having breakfast, and he was like, how old is he?
He's 3 now.
Dude, he was moving the phone like he was me.
Oh yeah, dude. He's
like,
got the phone game on lock.
Keeping ads, like a notification pop up, he move it up.
Oh, he's got the phone game on lock.
And the way he talks too,
he's on it.
Yeah, and I'm sure that this is because of you. You're not talking to him like, "Oh, how my baby?"
No, I talk to him like a grown ass.
Yeah, man. Which is good, right? That way he learns the language. I want to be the same way with my boy. But
Hell
if I have
yeah,
a kid,
bro. People are always like, "Dude, don't you think you're a little much with him?" And I'm like, "Nah."
But the way he talks, though, he can like speak conversation with you, almost like. And he's 2 years old, dude. Like, fuck, I didn't get too good into talking until I was 16.
Nah, dude.
He's 2 years old.
He can talk. He'll reason with you. Like, he'll be like, "So, Dad, can I have a popsicle?" And I'll be like, "No," and he'll be like, "Tell me why." And I'll be like, "Because you need to eat real food." And he'd be like, "But can I eat real food after the popsicle?"
Damn, he pushes you to think, right?
Like, bro, you're reasoning with me. Like, how can I not give you a popsicle now? Like, you are literally, you're bargaining with me, bro. Like,
that's
okay,
good, man. That's good. I think you're a great father, man. I think you take care of him. You know,
that's like the greatest compliment in the world.
He was
being a great father and being a great boyfriend.
Absolutely, that's your next goal, right? I mean, yeah, absolutely. And then a great husband in the future.
Yeah, and a great husband in the future. Once again, she is not paying any attention, y'all.
I know, right? You show over there, you. She's like, yeah, I mean, you're a great father, man. I see like how you Yoshi. They changed the fucking world for you, huh?
Yeah, man.
Having a kid.
I mean, I knew I wanted to be a father from ever. Everyone always asked me like, "Oh, what's your ethnicity?" And I just tell them like, "Oh, I'm Black and Indonesian," but it's only because I don't know my father. I didn't grow up with a father. You know what I mean? shout out to my pops. That's my grandpa. Once again, I don't say grandma and grandpa. That's a whole nother story.
Oh, okay, so okay.
But shout out to my pops. You know, he was one of the only real positive male influences I ever had in my life. The rest of the male influences I had in my life just weren't the shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up with criminals. I grew up with bikers. I grew up with drug addicts. Like
you learn a lot from them, though. You learn a lot from them.
Dude, I learned a lot.
Honestly,
from them.
good and bad.
I learned exactly how not to fucking live my life.
Exactly.
You know
what not to do. Honestly,
but I knew at a young age, bro. Like I basically put it this way: when I was in 4th grade, and you know you do those things, and I'm looking at all these fucking cameras. I'm looking at y'all looking over
Which
there.
one?
So in case y'all wonder, like, what the hell? I'm like, no, I'm not jittery. I'm just looking at all the cameras. Hey, what the hell is wrong with him, bro? No, I knew in 4th grade. You know how like they.
How old are you when you're in 4th grade? Like
4th grade, you are 8.
8, right?
Nah, cause you're like what? You're like what? When's kindergarten? Like, hey, any y'all? When's kindergarten?
I know for real, dude.
I think like 4.
It's different. Mexico's different, though. I always get messed up when they told me 4. Well,
I think 4th grade. I'm like 9 or something.
Okay,
like that.
let's put 10.
Yeah, let's put 10.
All right.
Let's put 10.
All right.
They give you those assignments like, what do you want to be when you grow up, right? And people are like, oh, I want to be an NFL football player, and I want to be this. My mom still has to this day. I want to be a dad.
Oh, no shit. No way.
Yeah,
no fucking way, dude.
Like, she still has the drawing to this day.
That's cute.
And here's the funny thing, too. I had tattoos and long hair. Now, one of the two came true.
Long hair, dude.
Yeah, I've been wanting to be a dad my whole life, bro. So my fatherhood for me is much different. Like, people are like, oh, it must have changed your life. And I'm like, no, I've been prepping this shit for my whole life. Like, I knew the kind of father I wanted to be. I conditioned myself for being the type of father. Like, when my son came into this world, I was in the second best shape. Now I'm in the best shape because, yes, I was physically in great shape, but my mind wasn't. Yeah, so now I'm in the best shape of my life.
I'm glad, bro. You deserve it, man. Honestly,
thank you, bro.
Honestly.
Thank you. You know, but like, I knew what kind of man I wanted to be for my son, and I knew what kind of father I wanted to be. I know I don't give a fuck what the world thinks of me, but I knew the kind of perception. I knew I wanted the world to see me as a father. You know what I mean? I want to create examples for what I believe fathers should be. Fathers are sacrificing. Fathers forgive. Fathers are nurturing. Fathers are, you know, I feel like we only look at fatherhood as one thing, like provide. Well, yeah, motherfucker, you're just a man. Provide. You know what I mean? But there's so many other aspects. Like, my son is gonna be able to tell me, like I grew up like not from my pops. My pops just grew up in the deep South. Like, he grew up in like an era where, like, you know, a black man had to be tough on a whole nother level. You know what I mean? But like the other men that I grew up with were like, you know, I'd catch a backhand if they saw me crying. You know what I mean? Like, bow, like, men don't cry. You know, like,
sheesh, bro.
Nah, bro. Like, I want to teach my son, like, yo, you can have emotion. You can still be a strong man and cry. You can, you know, I don't care what you want to do. I'm gonna have your back. But I'm also going to be here to be stern with you. I'm also going to be here to, you know, put you in check. And I'm also going to take all the bullets in life. And that to me is like the greatest thing that I'm going to give my son. Like, I've taken so many bullets in life and so many failures in life that I really am really happy that my son is
not gonna have to go through that.
Yeah. There's not really gonna be too many experiences in life where my son's gonna be like, I can't go to my dad because my dad won't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been through it all. So it's like, yo, let me guide you. You're still gonna be your own man. You're still gonna do what the fuck you want to do. Being my son and having my blood, you're probably gonna be hard headed as fuck because you already are.
Bro. He's gonna be big. Dude.
But at least I can give you my wisdom. You know what I mean? And so that's the greatest gift, bro. It's the greatest gift to be a father. It's the greatest compliment when someone, like, I'd be having strangers sometime come up to me and be like, yo, like, you're a really good dad. And I'm like, I'm not even lying. Like, I'll get this and I'll be like, yo, thank you so much, because it really does mean the world to me when someone that doesn't even know me is like, can just like see an interaction. I think the last one was like Coffee Bean. I was with him and like this like older gentleman came up and was like, hey, I just want to say, like, it is absolutely beautiful how much you radiate loving your son. And I was like, yo, I really appreciate that, man. He's like, yeah, you don't see too many fathers your age.
Right.
Like, really fucking just exude happiness with being a father. And I'm like, thank you, man. That just made my motherfucking week.
your life. Fuck.
Yeah,
you
bro.
know, fuck.
I love that shit, bro.
Absolutely, especially when you see with all tattoos and shit, they're like, oh, he's probably an asshole. He's probably an asshole. And they see you like, oh, ha ha ha, and like being a little kid.
Yep.
Dude, if you have a girl, it'll be game over, dude. You'll be game over.
Oh fuck.
You'd be like, whatever you want.
I mean, I'm gonna love all my children. I definitely gonna have more children.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Hear that, Sophie?
It's happening. More children.
It's happening, dude.
But if I have a whole bunch of boys, I'm not complaining. Let me just say that I'm not complaining if I have a whole bunch of boys.
Why you have your little girl? Would be like,
whatever
you want.
If I have a little girl, I'm fucked.
Yeah, whatever you want. Like I'm sure to Axel, you right now. Okay, when you're in Target, I'm not gonna get you. That's fine.
Yeah, Axel.
But
I'm
to a
like,
girl, dude,
I'll get you the box. Just go.
Yeah, whatever you want. But for the girl, I want that. Fuck yes.
I know.
Here it is.
I know. I already know, dude. That's why I'm like, just give me some boys.
all boys. I'll
just have the house wrecked, but I don't care. Just give me boys.
Nah, that's good. I want a little boy too, dude.
Yeah.
And you're gonna take Axel to his first tattoo? No? What? You don't want him to get tattoos or what?
If Axel wants to get a tattoo, I hope that he will listen to me. I hope that he will listen to me. And I will tell him, like, look. I'm hitting all camera points. Know what you're going to do. Like, know what you're going to do. Don't put yourself... I got tattoos to put myself against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no coming back from this. And there's been plenty of times. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. There's plenty of times where I was like, fuck, man, what did I do?
No shit.
Oh, there's plenty of times.
I never heard that from you. Interesting.
Bro, there's plenty of times. Like, I have doubts. Like, there's, you know, like, dude, when you have no money and nothing's working out for you, like, none of your fucking ideas are working out, none of your, you know, creativity, none of your, like, passions are working out for you. And you have no money, you have nothing to eat, like, you can't get your own place, you have no fucking credit, all this shit, right? Like, there's plenty of times you, like, look at yourself in the mirror and like, dude, did I fuck up? Like, why did I do this? I'm a personable person. I'm, like, a nice person. I can mold myself into any surrounding. The only thing that makes me stick out like a sore thumb is all this fucking tattoos. And I can't go get a corporate job. And I can't go get even a regular 9-to-5 because they're like, oh, well, your head tattoos are distracting, your neck tattoos. You know, I mean, shout out in the next 10, 15 years. Do I think it's going to be that way? Fuck no.
Of course not.
But at the time I was coming up, like, there was plenty of times where I was like, fuck, man, like, maybe I put myself on a fucking pedestal that I don't deserve to be on. Maybe I fucking set myself up for failure, and now these tattoos are going to be the demise of me.
Never heard that from you, bro. That's some breaking news over here, dude.
Yeah,
I never heard that
like,
from you.
You
That's
know,
insane.
like, this is real shit, bro. You know me. I keep it authentic.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, you know, if he wants to put art on his body, put art on your body. There's plenty of places to put art on your body where it doesn't have to be seen right away.
Well, how you say art instead of tattoos. Like
yeah,
that.
bro, it is. It's art. You know what I mean? So if he wants to do that, I'll support him. But if he wants to go to his hands, his neck, his face, his head, shit like that, bro, before he knows what he wants to do in life, like really wants to do in life, it's not worth it, bro. Like, it's not worth it. Like, I don't regret taking the bullets, and I love the fact that I can say, yo, I got it out the mud. I did everything on my own. But while I was going through that shit, did I feel that way? Fuck no, bro. You know what I mean? Like, no, bro. So it's like, bro, I use it as a motivator, which is an extreme motivator. I don't think my son's going to need that. I think he'll have his father. He'll have good role models. He'll have good people in his life that can help motivate him if he feels like, oh, maybe I need that. And if he wants art, he can get art. But I'm not going to have him be slapping nothing on his fucking hands, neck, face, and head. Like, that's not happening.
That's not happening, bro. I was trying to get my neck next, bro. Wait,
I'm
creative.
You're creative, and you're at the point where you're not like one of these creatives, you know,
messing around and shit.
Yeah, bro. And like,
Hobby.
if you were still working at fucking Ralph's and being a creative, then I would say, fuck no, don't do that, because you're not necessarily in a place where your skills can feed you. And it's not even, and before you even do that, it's not even just feed you. Are you a good enough creative that you can feed yourself and your family?
Yeah.
Because if you can only feed yourself, then you shouldn't be doing anything that deters you from possibly having a backup plan. Period.
That's true. I mean, I never do anything like without thinking of my family first.
I know you.
You know, I'm like, oh shit, is it gonna fuck up my family? Am I able to like feed and put the food on the table? If the answer is not, hell no. If the answer is yes, go for it.
But
Yeah,
now,
right on that.
I mean, now you're at a place where you can get fully blasted and it doesn't fucking matter.
Hell yeah, shit.
Yeah, you
Next
get-
interview
you,
or
yeah,
watch.
you know what I'm saying? Just you can be fully blasted. This motherfucker come in and just like full on, just like, yeah, bro, I blasted my entire head. Like what?
Trying to be like you, bro. Shit. And probably you're gonna be like the one of the most status guys I'm ever gonna bring to this podcast, dude. You're
Probably,
one
bro.
of the
I mean,
most,
by
bro.
the end of the year, I plan on being fully covered.
Nice. And you have your back and your left leg.
My
to
left,
go?
and then I have my left leg is like 80% done. My right leg, I just have a piece on my like outer leg, and then I'll finish that off probably this year.
Nice.
Within like 12 months. I mean, not like the end of 2021, but like within 12 months. And then I have my back and my butt, which is just fucking horrible.
Fuck, dude. Fuck.
It's fucking awful.
Not
But
fucking
but I also need to wait. Like that piece is super symbolic to me. I need to be where I am mentally now to finish that piece. So
Nice, dude. Dude, we get closer with that, bro. I think it's been great. I know you can talk for hours, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hours and hours. So he's gonna be a part 2 for sure. You know, we're testing this out.
I get a part 2.
Part 3 and part 5.
I get a what? I get different parts, yo.
Come on, man. Everybody's gonna love you, bro. They already love you, bro.
Thank
like,
you,
I know
man.
you're gonna do great. I'm proud of you, bro. You've been doing great. Like I said, I see you happy right now, and I'm proud of you, honestly, not because you're doing this in front of cameras. We can turn them off, and I'm telling you the same shit. Dude. I'm proud of you.
man.
You're doing great. You look happy, and I know that's because of your Sophie. That's because your son and yourself, their life. You know,
bro.
just you keep doing it. It's gonna get great. You're young, bro. You're 30. You're still young.
Yeah,
honestly.
bro. Like you take care of yourself, you fucking can live for a very long time at a
Mm-hmm.
peak. You know. And shout out too, because I'm not gonna let it be. Like I wiped my slate clean, meaning I wiped a lot of people out of my life that weren't rooting for me to be at the ever. So if you see me happy, bro, take some note in that, homie.
dude.
Like know that you're a part of that. You know what I mean? Like. You're in my life.
Appreciate that,
you're
man.
helping me. You're helping me excel every time I see you. You have nothing but positivity to say to me. You're one of the first people to say like, "Hey, I appreciate you for everything you've done. I thank you. You collab with me on so many jobs, and we just did a job a couple of days ago. Which shout out, I need to fucking pay you for that right now.
Well, you're stressed though, huh?
Huh?
You were stressed on that job, huh? Like,
I was stressing not because of that. I was stressing because I had someone that was newly coming into to this industry. Shout out to her.
she did great. She did great.
She did awesome, bro. She was a hard worker. And I just wanted her to feel comfortable, you know, and thank you to my girl. She was able to like help her get her ready for her makeup. And I had something I was doing for other clients because I had another DP that I was working with, and I wanted to make sure that he got paid on time because I was planning on flying out of town. So it'd be like a week I'd be out of town, and then he wouldn't get his money. And then I'm like, dude, I don't want to do that.
You want to burn your bridges.
Yeah, I wouldn't, and he's cool about it. Like he's like, dude, I want to.
But it's still though, you don't
but
want
it's like
to.
I don't want to make you wait. You did the work. I want to pay you. You know what I mean? So I was like trying to do all this at one time, so it wasn't really stressed about the project because I knew me and you had it. And,
Easy,
and
bro,
she was
yeah.
good, and I had already had a plan for the shoot and everything and all that.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised. I'm like, Quiz, you know you're working with me, right? We've been working for years. Why are you asking me all this shit? Dude? Like, what do you
bro,
mean?
just like,
So
I
I
was
know
like, just, bro, just go get the sheen.
Yeah,
Just go.
I know, right?
Like that's like that was my major
know,
concern. I was
dude.
like, get the fucking.
For those who
Sheen,
don't know
bro.
what sheen is, it was like a spray that
It's like
girl,
oil that girls use and just makes you look like
makes the muscles pop.
sheeny.
More details. Yeah.
More details because of the
It's
sheen.
hard to get though. Fuck.
Bro, it's because we're in California. Like if we went to like Minnesota, it would be
Okay.
like stocked up.
Oh, that shit.
But I feel like girls just be like,
all the time.
yeah,
all the
just
time.
all the time, like Instagram post.
I know when they take a shower, dude. That smells good though. But yeah, I mean, like I said, go back to you. I'm proud of you. You keep doing what you're doing. Like I said, it's gonna be more podcasts and
Sweet.
It's gonna be great, dude. Thanks for coming. You fucking
Absolutely,
did
man.
great, dude. I mean, you did more to talk than me, which is great because I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm still learning.
Bro,
But
you'll be a
really
beast
did,
at
bro.
this very soon.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. It means a lot, dude. And that's a wrap.
So
We close
what's
here.
your closer, bro?
I don't know. Probably I'm trying to get one of those like clappers, whatever you call them from production, like. Bah. That's it. But I didn't have time to buy it and stuff, you know.
But you're not gonna have like a closing statement, like
like a slogan and stuff like that.
yeah, you're not gonna be like, this has been Connor's Creative Nexus. We're out to the next time. That's the way the fucking cookie crumbles.
There you go. I'm gonna use that one all the time. I'm just gonna record that and put it in every time. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna do it. Watch. So
right,
thank
man.
you for that.
I appreciate you,
brother. Thank you so much. Right here.
We out.
Love you so much, bro.
Deuces.
Much love.
Do I hit this little button right
Yes, sir.
here? Dunzo.
Jeez, bro. Thanks so much. You're a fucking beast, bro.
Shout out to everyone that tuned in. I appreciate
You're
you.
right, fucking Quiz. She's good at this, bro. Where are you gonna open your podcast? That's the question. Like your own podcast, bro.
Huh?
When are you gonna open your own podcast? Not even with people, bro. By yourself. Just by yourself.
We gotta see what this.